guys, I hope you're all doing well. I've just finished painting this grizzly bear painting in oils for a Patreon tutorial. It's taken me over 7 hours to paint this, so I really had to condense it to be able to upload it here on YouTube for you guys. I do have this available up on my Patreon as a full 4-part tutorial. It's so long it had to be broken up in 4 parts, unfortunately, but it's the only way that you're able to upload these things. Technology is just not as convenient as everybody might think, but I did manage to get all the parts uploaded. Basically, my process is I always start off with the background, and for this painting, I wanted a really nice soft blurred background, just like I saw in the reference photo. I got the reference photo from Pixabay, in case you're interested. And then once I have one coat down for my background, I begin with the blocking in stage. And to block in, I usually like to mix a black mixture using burnt umber and blue. And I never use black out of a tube. It's just not, it's not a nice black when you use black out of a tube. I always prefer to mix my own blacks. If I use black out of a tube, it'll be to mix in with other colors. So I proceed to the blocking in stage, and I want to mark down all my darkest parts first. And I do that to the whole painting before I proceed to adding in other colors. And then when I start adding in the other colors, I always make sure those initial layers are very thin. And of course, the initial layers on my oil paintings are always very ugly. I stay in the ugly stage for a while before my paintings start looking decent. I usually hesitate showing works in progress at this stage because I'm quite aware that they are in the ugly stage. And somebody who's not used to oil painting doesn't always understand why the paintings are so ugly at first. So they only start coming to life once you start adding details more towards the end. And throughout the whole layering process, I'm always fine-tuning and adjusting my colors until I feel I have enough layers that are just right and to my liking. And then once I'm at that stage, then I start building on details again by layering. And I always keep the rule in mind of fat over lean. And what that means is you want your first layers to always be the thinnest and leanest layers. And then once you have those, you could start building on thicker, fattier layers. I'm going to let the video play now for you, and if you are interested in learning how to paint this bear in oils, I do have the full 4 parts up on my Patreon channel for the low price of only $4.99. And the videos are in real time. I talk as I paint. It's not narrated this time. I'm just going to start doing my videos from now on, just directly speaking as I paint. I just enjoy it so much more. It's a lot more organic and natural, and this way you get to see my thought process also as I'm painting, just to see how I do what I do and why I do it. So without further ado, I will just let this run, and if you're interested in the Patreon tutorial, I'll have the link up in the description or down in the description below. So enjoy the video.